Hey guys, Jennifer Dawn Gabiola. Let me just make sure the audio is good. Turn it up. I hope you're having a good day. Going to be sharing more of these free trainings to help you feel more confident and comfortable being more visible as an introvert so you can really make your biggest impact. I really want you to naturally and organically attract your ideal clients. So today's topic, just in case, before I dive in, just in case you missed it, yesterday I shared a Facebook Live on really the foundation for your success. Hi, Amy. The foundation for your success is self-love. So I posted that in our group, so definitely check that out because it is incredibly important. Your relationship to yourself is like really the key to create sustainable success. So definitely check that out. Okay, so the topic for today that I feel moved to talk about is going slow as an introvert, as an introverted entrepreneur. Sometimes, I know this happened in my case, when I first started my business, I saw so many people like skyrocket to six figures, and I'm like, it made me feel inadequate. I was like, am I doing something wrong? Because my natural way is almost like a turtle's pace. It's intense but slower, but it's very deliberate. It's slow and steady, literally like a turtle. So even though like my ego wanted like quick, fast results, it just didn't feel natural to me. So what I would do is just continue to work consistently, slowly and consistently, but deeply. I was very thoughtful and methodical about my action steps. So that's what's worked for me. I'm going to share some tips to help you honor your pace. But I just want to encourage you that going slow, it's not about being slow or fast. It's about honoring your own pace and feeling your way forward. Okay, because like I always say, flow first, logic second. You have to feel your way on this journey. If you decided to be an entrepreneur, you know that it's up and down. It's not like someone gives you a formula and tells you exactly what to do. You have to discern for yourself what is right? And then take consistent, deliberate action steps that feel inspired, not taking action steps based on what you think you're supposed to do. Now, I know it's not always easy, but really this feels like an organic way to really create sustainable success. So I'm going to share some tips in a second, but all of this is so important about going slow is because it's about honoring your energy. As an introvert, really your energy is everything, right? So you have to work in ways that really honor your pace and maintain your energy for the long haul. Because if you try to sprint all the time, you're going to burn yourself out. And your energy, your intuition, that's really your strength as a quiet leader, as an introvert. So you have to leverage how you're naturally built, because that's going to help you find the answers. It's going to help you to take action steps that feel right to you. So before I give you some the tips to help you honor your pace, I just wanted to give you a little perspective. Like for me, I've been in business for this year will be 8 years, and it's taken me a long time to have success. In the beginning, I literally went from like 0 to eventually getting 5K, 10K, 20K clients, and the 20K client took some time, but it takes you being able to trust in your own process, and you being able to trust, okay, I'm going to just do a little bit each day. And how I was able to get big clients like that was just taking time to really develop long-term relationships, really getting to know people. And I'll dive more deeper into like tips behind that, but I just really want to reiterate that it's not an overnight thing. It's literally brick by brick, laying down one deliberate action step, one thing at a time. I started my business with a divinely guided idea to put my poetry on clothes. I used to be a design director, and like I mentioned on my a live stream yesterday. I got sick, so that was like a turning point for me. And so the divinely guided idea to put my poetry on clothes didn't make any sense to my ego. Like, how am I going to make money doing that? But it felt right in my gut. So I took action on that. And that's literally how I started my business, Dawning Soul, is putting my poetry on clothes. Now, I didn't understand how that was going to help with like my long-term strategy. I didn't worry about that. I just wanted to take action on that one next inspired step. And so what I realized in retrospect, that divinely guided idea of creating a poetic tea collection actually led to me building an organic community, because I would feature those people, my customers, clients, in my poetic teas and feature them on my blog because I wanted to help support their story and their mission. You know, like I said, I didn't have this big master plan, but it felt right to just be, you know, they support me and then I want to support them. It's like the spirit of just being generous. And so literally that has helped me organically grow my tribe. You know, it's felt very natural and organic, and that's what I want to stress to you, that your journey needs to feel real. It needs to feel natural. If it feels forced or rushed, slow down. You know, there's no clock ticking, you know, just trust in your pace. So I literally, like I said, started my business with t-shirts, and then eventually things came full circle because people were asking like, oh, your background is in design and branding and marketing. Can you build this brand for me? And I said, yeah, because I love it. So eventually I got the insight to specialize in helping introverted leaders with their brands, because I'm, you know, naturally an introvert, I realized. So I just use all of my passions for design and marketing, branding, personal presence, style, and culminated into what I do now is really helping, you know, other introverted leaders own their quiet voice and their fierce power, really to build brands that make a big impact. And so, but that took time. That was an organic process. I did not have any sort of master plan. This is literally going day by day, like, God, show me, what do I need to do next? What is it I need to do next? I literally went from one step to the next step, right? So that's what I want to encourage you, is just trust in your own pace and process. And like, I remember a few years ago, I got the insight to do my own branding course. Well, you know, when I first started out, I had this big, like, I wanted a big launch, you know. It ended up being like, maybe like 10 people. But at first my ego was like, oh, you didn't meet your goal. But I actually did, because doing my course with a small group, I was teaching me how to lead and to go deep with people. And as an introvert, that's why I realized that I love intimacy. I love, you know, going deep and building real connections, you know. So my branding, Quiet Voice, Big Impact branding course and mastermind has grown steadily every year, you know. So it's not, it's easy to go, well, I want like 6 figures, whatever. Of course, I want to grow, and I want to grow financially, but I am open to how that's going to look, and open to the process, and trust that I will continue to make progress, and I have. So I wanted to just give you a little backstory to this Facebook Live, because I know what it's like to be frustrated and to feel like you want to quit and to feel like, what am I doing, you know. But really, I've come like really, really far, and I just want to help make your journey easier, you know, and make it more enjoyable. That I didn't realize you could actually enjoy, you know, success. I always felt like it had to be hard, and it had to be like you're proving. And so I just wanted to, you know, the topic for today is about honoring your pace, and it's okay to go slow. So the tips I wanted to talk about to help you honor your pace is, the first one is, when you decide on what goals you want to do, don't logically try to figure it out first. Feel into it. Really. Have a goal and go, well, how do I want to feel if I achieve this goal? Then you're getting very clear on how you want your process to be. Even if you're not clear about that, and then you have this old story that things have to be hard, then your process will be hard. So it's really important that you be super clear up front I want to achieve this goal and I want it to feel easy. I want it to feel graceful. I want it to feel whatever, right? But you have to be like discerning, you have to be intentional. So that's the first tip, is to get clear on how you want to feel for your goals. The second tip is for you to get still. Okay? Again, your intuition is key for this organic sort of creative process for you. So every day, get still and ask, what is my next right step? I think Oprah was the one where I got that. You know, it's easy to get overwhelmed at the whole process, but feel like, ask, like, God, universe, life, whatever you believe in, trust that a force greater than yourself is helping you, but ask, like, what is my next right step for that day? That's what I do when I get up in the morning after I do my gratitude practice. And then get still and then feel out the answer. You know, really, it sounds simple, but it's about you trusting your instincts, you know, and going with that. So that's the second step, is to get still, ask, and then feel out the answer. And then the third tip is to take consistent, deliberate, inspired action steps every day. Even if it's like one or two things, you have to understand, you know, nothing is going to be built overnight. You have to take deliberate action steps. And I wanted to preface by saying that rest is an action step. You know, it sounds kind of contradictory, but rest actually helps you refuel your energy, and that's important. That's important as an introvert. So you have to be responsible for your well-being and your energy. So rest, build in, like, schedule rest into your schedule, because that's important. And then a couple more tips. Again, trust your pace. Trust your pace, and because the goal is to honor your energy. So just notice, like, when you have the most energy. For me, it's like between 10 and 3. So that's when I get the most work done, right? So ask yourself, when do I naturally have the most energy? And honor that pace. If you're a night owl, then do that. You know, if you're an early bird, well, then work during those hours, you know. Take breaks, you know. Just honor, like, how, just notice, have a relationship with, like, your physical body, and just notice, you know, how you like to work. And the last one is to always celebrate your wins, because it's easy to go, well, I didn't meet that financial goal yet, so I'm not going to celebrate. Well, actually, you having the courage, that's one win, right, to take action. You actually taking action on that inspired idea is something to celebrate. You impacting people's lives is something to celebrate. You reaching out to people even though you're not comfortable is something to celebrate. The more you find things to celebrate about, the more you appreciate, the more life will bring you things to appreciate and to celebrate. That's the truth. So I think that's it. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments. I hope this topic is helpful. I felt it was important because I feel like it's easy, especially the way, like, life is right now with social media. Things feel very immediate. Like, we got to do it now. We have to have results now. And I feel like the best things in life really take time. You have to put love into it. You have to put intention behind it. Right? Like, just like if you have a relationship with someone, it's not like you're best friends overnight. It takes time to trust, and it's going to take time for you to trust your process, trust in yourself, and trust in your own creative process. And then you'll eventually attract the right people that respect your process, that respect your value. But you have to honor your value first. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know what resonates with you in the comments. And if you'd like to go deeper, I'm excited to let you know that I'm offering my Quiet and Fierce Visibility Masterclass right now. And I have extended the 2016 pricing until the end of February. Starting March 1st, the price will increase. But we go deeper into, like, being visible as introvert. How do you honor your energy? And how do you create like a clear action steps that really honor your pace? Basically what we're talking about, but we go much deeper, because ultimately I really genuinely want you to make an impact that feels good to you. You know, not just financially, but also spiritually. I genuinely want you to feel that you fall in love with yourself and you fall in love with your business. That's the truth. That's coming from, this is a former control freak perfectionist. Um, this is the way. You know, love is, that's why I wanted to start off this series with talking about self-love, is because that is the basis. If you don't love what you're doing, it's going to be hard. If you don't love the people you serve, it's going to be hard. If you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard. So I just want to help make your journey easier, full, with more love, more grace, more joy, more patience, more compassion, more kindness, and more prosperity, you know, because you are meant to make an impact in a way that feels good to you, and the right people will feel you, will resonate with you. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, just tag me in the post. If you'd like to learn more about my Visibility Masterclass, you can check it out at dawningsoul.com/visibility masterclass, and I'll include the link here in the post. But I hope this is helpful, and like I said in my first Facebook Live yesterday, I'll be sharing more in this series to help you with some free training, because I know, you know, being a introverted entrepreneur, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, and you have to really honor how you're naturally built and then leverage those strengths so you can create sustainable success in a way that feels good to you and your heart. Okay, guys, thanks for being here live. Thanks, Amy, and I will chat with you in our Quiet Voice Big Impact community. Bye, guys.